Let me start this edition with a proverb. Be sure to taste your words before you spit them out. And this proverb is true in today's world and today's news. Why did I say this proverb? Is because that's my first story of the week, viewers, and that's going to be the lead story. An individual's opinion on one of the super prime time debates has created havoc, has created controversy, and has also been a debatable topic. She was Nupur Sharma. Who is she? What did she speak about? Who is to be blamed on all these matters? Let's speak about all these in this edition of D.India Focus, viewers, in this weekend edition. And I am Sricharan. I welcome each and every one of you to this edition of D.India Focus. And without any further delay, let's start. Let me start with the first news of the week, and that's Prophet Muhammad controversy or Nupur Sharma controversy, whatever you so call it as. One thing, all this sparked out from an individual's opinion on one of the super prime time debate show. That's the TV show. According to my opinion, let's first define what a debate is. We are watching it every night. Few of them are watching it every night. But let's first understand what a debate is. A debate is something where a person, a panelist, shout out loud, but not clear. A debate needs to provide a solution, but this time the news debate don't provide a solution, but they spark another problem. Nupur Sharma, the spokesperson of India's largest political party, BJP, on May 26th, spoke something wrong about Holy Prophet. The anchor of the show did not try to stop it, but just said them to calm down. This part of the debate went viral, and not just that, viewers, and not just that. In India, it went viral, but across the globe, this became the talking point. Protests broke out in India and took a violent turn, which led to thousands of FIRs being brought out and many hundreds and hundreds of people getting arrested. When we look at the larger picture, this video also reached many other countries, including the Gulf countries. This was when an action had to be taken by the ruling government. That's the BJP. They sacked one of the spokespersons and suspended the other. Indian government thought that this would end this big controversy, but even then, this was still on. But not that didn't happen. Indian ambassadors from different nations were questioned, and around 20 countries questioned India, including Qatar, Kuwait, Iran, Iraq, Oman, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, and UAE asked Indian government to apologize. When you look at all these countries, they seem small with less population. Then your question might be, why did India react back? What made them do so becomes a big question. There are two reasons for this, viewers. One, 6 countries combined together make Gulf of Cooperation countries, the GCC. Which are those countries? 1, Bahrain; 2, Kuwait; 3, Oman; 4, Qatar; 5, Saudi; and 6, UAE. Even if GCC asked for a reply, why did India respond to that becomes the next further big question. The answer is here with few statistics, viewers. 1 out of 31 million Indians working abroad, 8.5 million are in Gulf countries. That's almost one-fourth the ratio of numbers, and the numbers seem huge. The second reason, more than 80% of India's remittances come from the GCC countries. This makes it important for India to have good relations with the Gulf countries, the Gulf nations. And third, India-UAE trade is much higher than India-EU trade. That's the European Union trade. It also sums up to somewhere around 2.57 of the GDP of India. In numbers, it's around $87 million being the trade being going on. So this makes the Gulf nations more important for India, and that too, hashtag boycott India was something huge, a huge impact on India. So that's the reason the Indian government somewhere had to react back, respond back. Now let me answer the million-dollar question: who's to be blamed? Whether is it Nupur Sharma or whether is it the protesters, the violators? My answer to this would be both, and also few TV news debates which let people give their opinion without even thinking about what the implications would it make. The debates nowadays have come to such an extent that everyone shout out loud, shout out their opinion, and it's less important for them to tell what people's opinion is. The panelists speak for their own publicity and the news anchors let them speak for their own TRP. Let me make it clear, viewers, let me make it totally clear that this isn't for all the news channels, but few which are doing so. Let me wrap up this edition by saying debates are meant to find solutions and not creating new problems, and panelists are there to tell not their ideologies but the party's ideologies without impacting, affecting, or hurting others' sentiments. I wrap up this edition over here, viewers. Until the next time, I meet you all. Signing off, Sricharan. Thank you, viewers. Thank you for watching me.